Hilly, wo bist du? Karl, kommen Sie hierher. Johnny Jr., stop jumping up and down on the clavier. Anna Magdalena, can't you control deine Kindern? Tobe Davis here with another Agave Spirit Sip-oseum. The subject today is going to be classical tequilas, autographed by Yehudi Menuhin. Cazadores, Don Pilar, Tequila, 1921. Now, in the words of that famous Bay Area gumshoe Harry Callahan, I know what you're thinking. Isn't it supposed to be Jose Cuervo, Patron, Don Julio? Not necessarily. Because when I said classical tequilas, I wasn't referring to the oldest distilleries or the tequila that advertises the most or the most recognizable label. What I am referring to are tequilas that have adopted the Mozart Method of fermentation. Tequila, indeed all agave spirits, are created in a similar fashion with subtle variations in production. Wild-grown agaves, estate-harvested agaves, agaves cooked in an earthen pit, agaves cooked in a wood-burning stove or in a giant steam autoclave. The cooked agaves then put through a shredder or pulverized with mallets or ground under the big stone wheel called the tahona to extract the agave juice. It is at this point that the agave juice is then siphoned off into the fermentation area where it sits in barrels, vats, stainless steel tanks to undergo fermentation. And at that point, several of these tequila companies have gone a little loco. What happens with these companies in the fermentation period is that the vats and tanks are bombarded 24 hours a day during the fermentation with classical music. Now, in the word of Nancy Kerrigan, why? Why? The theory that these companies have bought into is that the microbes that are at work during fermentation are living sentient organisms, and as such, they are susceptible to the atmosphere around them. Therefore, classy atmosphere, classy tequila. Now, does it work? Having tried all three of these, and having also tried innumerable tequilas that do not adopt the Mozart Method, I can say this: these are incredibly smooth. But don't take my word for it. Do your own test. Pour yourself a Jose Cuervo, pour yourself a Don Pilar, and try them for yourself. This is Tobe Davis saying, adios, amigo. Fermentation. Aha, as I thought. Kid Rock.